Hi guys, today I will be showing you how to make fudge brownie cheesecake. For the ingredients, we need 3/4 cups of plain flour, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 90 grams of dark baking chocolate or 3 ounces, 3/4 cups of butter, 2 eggs, and half a cup of cocoa powder, preferably Dutch process. This is optional chocolate chips. It's so tiny, it's about 2 tablespoons. First thing we need to do is to combine the flour, salt, and cocoa powder. Give it a mix and then sift it. And then we will set this aside. Moving on, we're gonna melt the butter and the chocolate in a double boiler, just like so. In a pot of simmering water, put the glass bowl or heat-proof bowl to melt the butter and the chocolate. Continuously stir this and occasionally lift up the bowl to release some air so the chocolate will not burn. And then once the butter and the chocolate is melted, we can take it out of the heat. Let it cool down slightly. Prepare your springform pan, line it with parchment paper. Add the brown sugar and granulated sugar to the chocolate butter mixture. And then we can add the eggs one at a time. At this point, we're gonna switch off to a spatula and just fold the flour cocoa mixture or the dry ingredients. Do not overmix this. Just fold the flour mixture or the dry ingredients until it is just combined. That's the secret to a fudgy brownies. And then we will transfer this into the prepared springform pan. We're gonna bake it in a preheated oven at 170 degrees Celsius for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until when you insert a skewer in the middle and the skewer comes out clean. Give it a light tap before baking. And this is what it looks like after baking. Now the next step is to cover the outside of the springform pan with aluminum foil, because we're gonna bake the cheesecake in a bain-marie. So I'm gonna cover my springform pan with foil 3 times. Make sure that your springform pan fits in the pan that you're gonna put hot water in, just like this. 3/4 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of grated lemon zest, 3 eggs, 500 grams of cream cheese, and 3/4 cup of sour cream. Begin by beating the room temperature cream cheese. Occasionally stop to scrape down the side of the bowl. Then we can add the sugar, and using the electric mixer again, start beating until it is well combined. Now we can add the vanilla and the lemon zest. Add the sour cream. Mix again. Scrape down the sides of the bowl, and then we're gonna add the eggs one at a time, beating in each addition. And this is now ready to be transferred into the prepared springform pan. So we're gonna pour the batter over the brownie base, and then we're gonna tap the springform pan to release some large air bubbles. Using a skewer, just pop those bubbles. And then we're gonna pour hot water to the rectangular pan about halfway, and bake it at a preheated oven at 145 to 150 degrees Celsius, and bake it for 1 hour 15 minutes. And this is what it looks like after baking and cooling down in the oven. Now we're gonna cover this with cling wrap and let it set up in the fridge for about 4 hours or overnight. After about overnight or 5 hours, we're ready to take out the cheesecake from the springform pan. Run a flat spatula on the side of the springform pan, and then just release the springform pan. I accidentally knocked the side of the cheesecake, as you can see here, but that's okay. And this is what the cheesecake brownie looks like. And now, just for decoration, I'm just gonna melt some white chocolate and dark chocolate. And then I'm just gonna spread this over parchment paper. And let this set a little bit. It needs to set, but it needs to be pliable, just like this, and then cut circles. I use 3 sizes of circles. So again, it needs to be set, but still soft. And then take out your circles. You can color this with gel food coloring as well. And now I'm just placing the small circle first in the middle, and then the chocolate, dark chocolate, on the next level. Again, this is optional. This is just for decoration. And this is the finished product. I hope you give this a try because this cheesecake or fudge brownie cheesecake is really good. It's very rich. It can serve a lot of people because you don't need big slices because there's two dessert in one. And to and when you cut the cake, make sure that you're not cutting between the chocolate buttons because you won't be able to get a clean cut. So after cutting this one, I cut another one. I'm making sure to move the chocolate buttons. And this is what the cheesecake looks like inside. It's really yummy. I hope you give them a try. Thank you again for watching and I'll see you again next week. Bye!